guys, we just did a video recently about looking forward, about how all hope is not lost, and there's still things that we can do. You remember that video? We just did that video.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we have a link to that? I'll put a link at the end. Okay. So here's the thing. What we want to do is give you as an example. What did we cover in the last 12 months? Let's talk about that. The things that we covered just in the last 12 months. And you're going to find out that you can do a lot. All right. So let's look at your property. First, before we go to your property, my property. This time last year, it was producing nothing. Last year,
it was the wilderness.
It was wilderness, yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys watched me hack through the trees with chainsaws and machetes and all that. I had 7 raised beds that I put in last year, and I'm ready for 21 already in place for this coming growing season. But we were able to put some stuff in the ground, and we produced quite a few. The beans grew well. I had a lot of beans, a lot of blueberries, but potatoes, sweet potatoes. But first year, we were able to do a lot of food production. And what else? Rain catchment from 0. I now have a rain catchment. I've got 4 different areas where I'm catching rain.
And how many gallons? Roughly?
Oh, I don't know, 700 gallons.
Nice.
On 2 sides of the house and on a shed. And so I've got barrels everywhere. And we were already using that, but I kept expanding. And I'm going to keep expanding. But year 1, I've got 700 gallons. I've got a greenhouse that's in place. You know, I mean, what the heck? I mean, we're getting some stuff done, and like I said, just in the first year, you can do a lot if you don't try to do it all at once. You know, and you just take a piece at a time. And we're showing that. We are showing you the pieces as we go. And let's take a look around.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
So you guys can see in this shot here, I've got some fruit trees, and actually I'm gonna dig up some of these fruit trees and space them out further. But this whole area, when I planted, I didn't realize how much actually blocked out the sun and how long the shadows were. So, you know, over the last year we've been cutting this stuff down. I'd say within the next few months there'll be I don't know, 20 yards in, 30 yards wide. It'll just be cut down completely, and so that'll actually allow our fruit tree. And you can tell if you look at those 2 pear trees. The one on the right is about twice as tall as the one on the left, because the one on the right happens to fall right perfectly in a narrow spot where it gets a lot more sunshine. So we got these that have been planted, and then also
You know what? While you're here, we're talking about stuff that you did last year.
Yeah, so raised guard system, raised bed system with trying to experiment with some irrigation systems, which reality is I'm gonna have to redo all that this coming year anyway.
But you learned something.
Yeah, because it didn't quite work
doing,
the way
right?
I wanted it. Yeah. Well, and the other thing too I learned is, you see I got plastic down, is the weed control methods I was trying to use in the beginning of the year was not working. So now we're just gonna lay down tarp over everything, kill all the grass for the raised bed areas. I've got some trees started. They're not in the ground yet, but they will be this next year. And then over on the other side, which you guys can't see right now, started a chicken coop. That's almost done. I have the chicken run done probably within a month, and then the month after that we'll get some chickens. Over on that side of the property, I don't know, 30 blueberry bushes, and then 16 blackberry bushes on that side. I think for food production, that's about the extent of it.
And your garden in the back.
Yeah, so the back field, I had potatoes, onions, corn, peanuts, sweet potatoes.
And all that in a year.
Yeah, and the big thing was learning what weed control does not work. And so I'm doing a whole new system for this year. I'll probably do a video on that in the spring. But yeah, that's all within a year, you know.
Yeah, you just keep plugging along and doing stuff, and it gets better and better. And yeah, that's what we're saying, you know, in the other video.
Yep.
It's not all over. Hope is not gone. Get out and do stuff. And
yeah, you could do a lot
in 1 year. You have added so much to your property.
Well, and we're talking about too that last time, the last video we had seen, or last time you saw a video, it was 2 years ago, where a guy said it was too late.
Right.
And so this is just 1 year. So if we're going to use a 2-year time frame, by the end of next year, we'll have accomplished even a lot more. You know, and so that would show what a person could do in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's
so
significant.
So we just want to encourage you guys. Just keep plugging away. Come up with a good plan so your time is so your time is well spent and focused. And just keep at it. Don't be discouraged by these people who sell fear and gear.
Yep. Stay safe. Stay prepared.